Paris calls itself the City of Lights, but that is a lie to distract you from what lies beneath. 20 meters down, the Empire of the Dead begins. 6 million skeletons stacked like firewood, watching you in the dark. It is a 200-mile labyrinth. Every tunnel looks the same. The air is stale. The ceiling feels like it is crushing. If you stray from the tour path, there is no GPS, no signal, just the silence of 6 million people who can no longer speak. The only thing keeping you alive is your flashlight and batteries. They don't last forever down here. When the light goes out, you don't just die. You simply become part of the wall. Before the romance, Paris was a city choking on its own dead. By the late 1700s, the Les Innocents cemetery was so overcrowded that the ground level had risen 10 feet above the streets. It wasn't Earth anymore. It was decomposition. The smell soured the milk and wine in nearby shops. Then, in 1780, the nightmare breached into reality. A basement wall collapsed under the pressure, spilling thousands of rotting corpses into a neighbor's cellar. Imagine waking up to find your home flooded with the remains of your ancestors. The city had no choice. The dead had to move. The king ordered the evacuation of the bones. The transfer began in 1786. It was a nightly ritual, hidden in darkness. Black wagons draped in heavy funeral cloth rumbled through the silence, carrying millions of bones to the old quarries. Priests walked alongside the carts, chanting the service for the dead. Torchlight flickered against the fog, casting long, dancing shadows on the wet cobblestones. Night after night for years, the city poured its history down a hole. At first there was no order. The bones were simply dumped into the quarry shafts, a chaotic pile of unnamed souls waiting to be arranged. November 3rd, 1793. A doorkeeper named Philibert Aspairt made a fatal calculation. Driven by rumors of secret liquor hidden under the convent, he entered the tunnels alone. He carried only one candle. He walked for miles, but the catacombs are a mirror. Every turn looks identical. When he finally decided to turn back, the path he came from was gone. Panic sets in. You run, you breathe harder, and your breath eats the oxygen. The flame flickers. It is the only star in a universe of stone, and it is dying. Then, the snap, smoke, darkness. Not the darkness of a bedroom, but a heavy, physical weight, absolute zero. You are buried alive, but you are still standing. In the silence, the mind breaks. It creates ghosts to keep itself company. Philibert likely heard footsteps, whispers. He might have seen flashes of light that weren't there. He was alone, but he felt crowded. It took 11 years for them to find him. His body was discovered in 1804, identified only by the keys hanging from his belt. He was so close to the exit, but in the dark, close means nothing. They buried him right where he fell. A tombstone stands there today. A silent warning to anyone who thinks they can outsmart the dark. Today, the official tour covers only 1 mile, but the network is 200 miles long. In the shadows, a secret society exists, the cataphiles. They don't buy tickets, they crack manholes. To see the real catacombs, you have to pay a price. You must crawl through the chatières, mouse holes so tight you have to exhale just to squeeze your ribcage through. Half water, half mud, total darkness. Deep in the forbidden zone, you find strange things. Secret rooms built by explorers. Bizarre psychedelic graffiti next to 18th century bones. It is a lawless city beneath the city. But remember, down here your phone is a brick. There is no GPS, no ambulance. If you break your leg in a silent sector or get stuck in a squeeze, you stay there. The darkness keeps its secrets. We go down there looking for monsters. But the catacombs aren't haunted by spirits. They are haunted by us. Every hollow eye socket you see once looked at the sun just like you. Above, the city is loud. Lovers kiss by the river. Cafes are full of laughter. But beneath every step they take, the silence is waiting. The dark is patient. The Empire of the Dead is not just a tourist trap. It is a mirror. It reminds the City of Lights that eventually, all lights go out. So walk the streets. Drink the wine. Enjoy the sun while you can. Because down here, There is plenty of room for everyone.